Afternoon, guys. I don't know what day it is. Wednesday. It's hard to keep track. But anyway, today's just gonna be a quick 20-minute, all about quads, hamstrings, your hips. I don't know about you guys, but I've been doing a lot more walking. I bet you have too. And so my quadriceps have been like barking at me lately, which is really unusual for me. So I would do a little quad stretch and all that fun stuff that you guys love so much about hips. All right, so let's go ahead and start lying back. Lie back, I'm outside trying to suck up some vitamin D. Oh my God, it feels so good. So just take a few slow breaths, and if you can be outside, oh my God, get out there. I started off in shorts, but it was a little chilly. So go and bring your right knee into your chest, interlace your fingers around your shin, and press it down. And while you're doing that, don't forget about your left leg. So really extend the left leg, keep your left thigh pressing down, start to open up your hip flexors. Press it down. And then interlace your fingers around your hamstrings, so behind your thighs. And go ahead and extend it a little bit, and then figure out wherever the tightest part of your hamstrings is for you. Place your hands around that area to kind of support it and protect it. And then bend your knee and extend, and bend and extend just a few times, just kind of warming up your hamstrings. And next time you extend it, just hold it. Circle your ankle, so take your time as you take your ankle to full circle in just one direction. And then reverse the direction. So just remember, your ankle mobility is super important. Everything starts from your feet, working its way up to your body. Now point and flex. And again, take your time with these. Now point your toes up and spread your toes apart, stretch them out. And see if you can get them to wiggle. Do a little toe dance here. Wiggle. Now bend your knees again. Bend your knee, pull the knee into your chest. From there, you're going to go and take a twist. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Take your knee across to the left. But as you do, kind of lift your hips up and scoot your left hip under your right hip. You can also just maybe support that knee by bending the left knee as well. So we have a little thoracic twist here. And as you inhale, reach your arms straight forward towards me. Protract your shoulder. So reach the shoulder towards me, not just your hands, but your whole entire shoulder. And then take the shoulder back and twist. Again, take it forward, stretch, retract, rotate. Just do a few of those. Protract your shoulder, retract your shoulder, rotate. Next time you're twisted open, hold it there. Bend your elbow, so bend your right elbow and just glide the hand overhead and back to the side. So you should feel a nice good pec stretch right here. And then hold that stretch. So wherever it feels the tightest for you, just hold it there. And slowly release. Come on back onto your back. Pull your left knee into your chest. Extend the right leg out. Again, really keep your right thigh bone pressing down to the ground. And roll your left knee in. Pressing your thigh into the outside of your rib cage. And interlace your fingers around your hamstrings. Again, just extend the leg a little bit and figure out wherever the tightest part of your hamstrings are and support it. And then you're going to bend and extend, flex and extend a few times. Next time you extend your leg, just hold it. Circle your ankle just in one direction. Take in the opposite direction. Point and flex your foot. Point it up to the sky and spread your toes apart. Stretch them out. And start to wiggle your toes. Bend your knee. Place your right hand outside of your left knee. Take your left arm out. Lift your hips up a little bit. Scoot the right hip under your left hip. So you're trying to keep the hips a little stacked right on top of each other. So you have a nice little thoracic twist here. And as you inhale, take your arm straight ahead and toe-tap the shoulders. Retract it and rotate your spine. And again, so working on the shoulders, toe-tap, retract, rotate. And next time you twist it open to the left, hold it. Bend your elbow. And just glide your arm overhead and out to the side. And next time, just find that wherever feels the tightest for you and hold it there. And slowly release, lie onto your back. Extend your legs out. Take your arms overhead, go for a full body stretch. Fingertips all the way to your toes. And walk your right leg over to the right. So slide over to the right. Place your left ankle over your right ankle and keep your left hip down. So you should start to feel a nice little stretch on the left side. Grab onto your left wrist, lengthen up, and stretch over to the right. You want to keep your left shoulder down as well. And coming back to center. Take your left leg out to your left. Place your right ankle over your left ankle. Again, keep your right hip down. Got a very happy bird out there. And grab onto your right wrist, lengthen up and stretch over to your left. And coming back to center. Put both your knees into your chest. Separate your knees, press your knees down towards your armpit. From here, taking the happy baby, grab the outside of your feet. Stack the ankles right over your knees. Keep the feet flexed, your soles, your feet are facing up the sky. Press your knees down to mat outside of your rib cage. If this is difficult for you, if you can't hold on to the feet, that's okay. Come back to here, where your hands are on your knees, pressing down. If you have your feet and you want to start to straighten out your legs, get a little bit more into your hamstrings, going to start to straighten out one leg at a time. And maybe both of them. Keep pressing your sacrum down to the ground. Come back into your happy baby. Bring your knees together. Press your knees down, squeezing the knees together. Set your feet down. So I have a nice little quad stretch for you. And this is not, it's not everyone can do it because their feet or their ankle, mobility. So first I'm going to show you this, and if this doesn't work for you, just let it go. We're going to roll onto your belly and go for your quad stretch that way. So grab your either one, right or left foot, doesn't matter. So let's go and grab your left, since that's what I'm facing. It's facing you. Bend the knee, set the foot down so the toes are pointing up towards you. Toenails are pressing into the floor. And then you're going to pull that foot up towards your shoulder as much as you can. Try and get that left knee down. And you also want to keep that left hip down too, so you don't want to be rolling into the right side. So keep your hips squared away. Keep pressing your left knee down. You may not be there, but you want to keep pressing it down to the ground. Keep your left hip down. If you can straighten out the right leg, do so, but you may need it in order for you to not to roll into the right side. Keep the knee bent and press into the right foot to keep yourself from rolling over. Otherwise, straighten out the right leg. Take your arms overhead. Keep pressing your left knee down. And make sure the knee isn't rolling out. So you got to kind of really hug it in towards your right leg. So if this doesn't work for you, this isn't comfortable, your toes or ankles are screaming, anything like that, just roll into your belly. And it's the same thing. You're just going to just relax your forehead, grab onto your foot, and press the foot down. And if you're doing this option, really focus on trying to get that hip down to the ground, and you're gonna get a deeper quad stretch, hip flexor stretch. Don't let the butt stick up into the air. Right? And if you can, the hand, instead of grabbing the outside and stuff, pulling on it, you're gonna get a lot more if you can push. So bring the hand to the inside of your foot, and then point the elbow up, and the hand is going to go over your toes and press it down. I'm just going to relax here. Take a few deep breaths. And you guys, your quad stretches are so important. You know, a lot of people complain of tight hamstrings, but it's the quads that you got to stretch up. And the quads and hip flexors. That's what needs to be stretched out if you're having tight hamstring issues. Okay, a couple more breaths here, about 3 more breaths. And slowly come on out, wherever you are. So if you're on your belly, just release it and grab for your other foot. Grab you onto that right foot if you're on your back. And again, pull the foot up towards your shoulder as much as you can. Okay, keep the right hip down. Pull the right knee in towards the center of your body. Close your eyes, relax your jaws, unhinge your jaws. So if you can relax your facial muscles, you guys, that's where it all starts. The rest of your body will relax. If you're tensing up in your face, it's going to go into the rest of your body. So relax, unhinge your jaws. Soften your eyes. Couple more breaths. And release. Extend both legs out. If you're on your belly, roll onto your back. And give us a full body stretch. Bend your knees, walk your feet to the outer edge of your mat. Take your arms out wide. Make sure you wipe your knees from side to side. And hug both your knees into your chest. Go ahead, come on up. Come up onto your hands and your knees. Just because it feels so good, just go ahead and move through some of your cat cows. So look up, put your tailbone up, and flex. One more full cycle. Into neutral spine. Now take your right knee and avoid moving your lower back, moving your sacrum. All right. So this is all about really focusing on getting into your hip joints. You know, the ball and socket area. So you're gonna keep the knee bent, keep the lower belly slightly engaged, and lower ribs lift up to your back ribs. Take the knee back. So don't avoid extending the lower back. All right, keep your spine neutral. Taking it out to the right, not lifting it. We're not doing fire hydrants. Take it out, move forward, and down. Just imagine you have a full glass of your favorite beverage resting on your lower back on your sacrum. You don't want to spill it. Go slow, you guys. Slow, slow, slow. That's just where the shift is going to happen. Now reverse the direction. Now pull the knee up behind your right wrist, set the knee down, walk your left leg back. You can get a bigger hip stretch by pulling the right foot up, higher up. If you're gonna do that, make sure you really flex your foot. Right? Walk your left leg back. Come into your pigeon. Stay here for a couple minutes. All right, so if this isn't comfortable for you, feeling a lot of pressure on your knee, you can try placing like a wedging a towel, small towel behind your knee to create space for your knee. You can also do this from sitting. So you place your right ankle over your left knee. To get deeper into the hip stretch, walk the foot in closer towards you, walk your hands closer in, sit up straight. If you happen to be against a wall, by a wall, sit your back against the wall. That's a great, that's probably the deepest hip stretch you'll get if your back is right up against the wall. And you want to get your bum back as well. So you want to try to get your back this and your upper back right up against the wall. Place the right ankle over your knee and then try to walk the foot in, help it along as much as you can. That way you're supported by the wall and you're getting a super duper deep hip stretch. Others, if you're not at the wall, it's okay. Sit here. Again, you still want to try to sit up as straight as you can. Keep the foot flexed. You can also do this on your back. So with that, a supportable wall for your foot to rest on your back, I feel, for me anyway, it's not quite as effective as for me, but it's enough. I mean, definitely feel it. But if you can get this foot to push on a wall, it's incredible. Then you can totally relax. You don't have to hold on to anything long, and just let the wall be your support. So probably next week I'll do like a whole thing with the wall where you so be ready for that. We're gonna work on like opening up your shoulders, opening up your chest, even twists, and working on your hips, working on your balance, working on some of your postures like Warrior 2 and Half Moon, Warrior 3. That can be really, really helpful with the assistance of a wall. And so whichever variation you're in for your hip stretch, you're mainly going to feel it right here. But if you happen to have really tight, IT band or quads, that's where you'll feel it. So you're going to feel it wherever you need it. Give it about, so we're going a little over 20 minutes. The thing with the hips, it takes more time because the ligaments and tendons all around the hips are so much thicker and stronger. So it takes more time for them to open up. So that's why you gotta be really patient and just take your time. And slowly coming out from whatever variation of pigeon you're in. If you happen to be here, so come on up. Step back down or facing dog, whatever you need to do. Maybe swing that knee around, open up that hip. Now come on back onto your hands and your knees. Working on your left hip. Your lower belly pulled in, lower ribs. So make sure, you gotta get not like 100% fully braced, but get about 30-40% of your core engaged. And again, just pay attention, not moving this part. I'm gonna take it back, so no extension of your lower back. Keep it neutral. Taking it out to the left. When it comes forward, the spine, it wants to flex, so avoid that as well. So just keep going the same direction. Just go slowly, move mindfully. One more time in that direction, and then we'll reverse it. You slide the knee up behind your left wrist. Again, into your pigeon, so whatever works best for you. There's never just one way to do anything, right? For the same results, you just go find what works best for you. Into your pigeon, adjust as much as you need, and then slowly relax, breathe into it. Do a few more breaths. And slowly come on out, come on up, wherever you are. Shake it out if you need to shake it out. Walk it out. Take a little down dog. Open up your hip. And come on back onto your hands and your knees. Now I'm going for a sleeping hero. We're going to go ahead and Get your knees out wide, wider than your hips, big toes touching, sit all the way back onto your heels. And then start to walk hands back. Come down as far as you can. So if this is good, stay here. Now this is maybe a good thing to do if you're like sitting on the floor on a couch, then you can just lean back against the couch. And again, the more of your body that you can allow to relax, the more your body will respond. So if you can, come on down to your forearms, maybe all the way onto your back. Your arms overhead if you're all the way onto your back. Now stay there as long as you need. I would suggest maybe another minute or so. All right. So those are just few things that you can do to help open your hips up, stretch out your quads, and keep your hips mobile. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful, beautiful day.